Alrighty, we are here, and I'm gonna. So I've got the. Cover this for me. Got the Pokemon cards here. I got my binder over there, so I can start putting them away once I finish up here. I'm also gonna go ahead and watch the state of play that I had mentioned during stream. I'm gonna go ahead and watch the state of play after this stream, and I don't know how tomorrow's looking. About if I'll stream tomorrow, but I'll for sure try and stream some more Resident Evil 1 this weekend, and maybe then I could talk about the state of play then, so I can see what was showcased there as well. I did see it was going to be on indie games and third-party tiles, so I'm not expecting anything major from this state of play. But alrighty, so the cards are out of the bag. There's about 25, 30-ish cards here. This was from the bag that I opened the last time I did one of these. So let's just get right to it. The first card is... Oh, I also got like a bunch of Gen 1 and Gen 9s from that last patch, so hopefully I can get similar Pokemon from this group as well. First one is Jupiter. I assume that's pronounced Jupiter. He is number 751, so he's definitely like a either Sun and Moon or Sword and Shield Pokemon. Does Rain Splash for 10 and does Bite for 20. When two Jupiter meet, they display their water bubbles to each other. Then the one with the smaller bubbles gets out of the other's way. Oh, a show of dominance right there. Oh, cute little Jupiter. Alright, next card is... we got a Cryogonal. It's number 615, so... Oh, he looks cool. He looks like a snowflake. Looks like a snowflake. 615. He has Frozen Lock, which does 10 damage. Your opponent can't play any item cards from their hand during their next turn. They are born in snow clouds. They use chains made of ice crystals to capture prey. That's pretty cool. A Cryogonal. Alright, so far those are like Gen 6 or Gen 7 Pokemon. Next card is... a Sandile. I don't know if I have a Sandile yet. He looks like a little alligator. It's kind of cute. It requires 4 colorless energies to dredge up, which is to discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. Wow, so if you keep your Sandile alive long enough, you can deck your opponent with this one. Sandile's still not good at hunting, so it mostly eats things that have collapsed in the desert. It's called the Cleaner of the Desert. Oh, so he's like those little eel-looking things that eat up the algae from your fish tank. Except he's the crocodile of the desert. Kinda cute. He's number 551, so like a Gen 5 or a Gen 6, maybe? Alright, next card is... a Clobopus? I think I have one of these, but I don't think I have this particular one. He has Beat for 20 and Hammer in for 40. And he's number 852, so he's definitely like a Gen 8 or Gen 7 Pokemon. Not a Gen 9, that starts to hit like thousands. It's very curious, but its means of investigating things is to try and punch them with its tentacles. The search for food is what brings it into land. Okay. Clobopus. I'm gonna assume he's water fighting. Like an octopus, but he punches things, clobbers you. Alright, next card is Rockruff. Oh, this dog looks sad. Kind of. No, he's scratching his ear. Kind of hard to see, but he's scratching his ear. Tackle for 10, rear kick for 20. He is number 744, so he's like another Gen 6 or 7. When it rubs the rocks on its neck against you, that's proof of its love for you. However, the rocks are sharp, so the gesture is quite painful. Oh, this guy loves you so much, he'll rock you to death. Rockruff. Right, next card is... Drillbur? I think I have... I don't know if I have this exact card, actually. I might, but, number 529, so he's like a Gen 4 or Gen 5. Scratch for 10, Focus Fist for 50, flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. You have a 50-50 shot with that one. It brings its claws together and whirls around at high speed before rushing towards its prey. Okay, cool. Next card is... Oh, we have a holographic here. This is a Tyranitar. Oh, I know this guy. He's from Gen 2. Number 248. Tyranitar. He's a shiny holographic, reverse holographic. I think is what. No, I think it's just all around holographic. That looks nice. That light's kind of getting in the way. Here we go. Trying to show it off to the best of my ability. Route. This attack does 30 more damage for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon, so it's 30 plus. Or he has Dread mounted for 230. Discard the top 4 cards of your deck, so you probably shouldn't use that attack often. Damn, 230? Extremely strong, it can change the landscape. It is so insolent that it doesn't care about others. I remember him from Gym 2. One of the late game Pokemon. Like he evolves from one of... Forget. I know he evolves. Or he's evolved from something, I forgot what it was. Next card is... another holographic. Mischievous? Oh, I'm getting some holographics here. Awesome. This one is number 200. Oh, is she from Gen 2 also? I don't think I remember her as well. Hypnoblast for 10. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Oh wow, that's pretty good. This Pokemon startles people in the middle of the night. It gathers fear as energy. So it's a ghost. I don't remember Mischievous. Maybe she was a rare Pokemon from Gen 2. Alright, next card is... Oh, dude, we're getting some holographics here. That's awesome. This one is Swoobat. I think this is the evolved form of that Woobat that I got a couple of Pokemon card openings ago. This one is gonna fall if I don't. It's 528, so it's a Gen 4. It has a Pokemon ability, Unaware. Prevent all effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. Damage is not an effect. So if you have a status effect, you can basically give it to them. Heart Stomp, which does 70, that's pretty good. Emitting powerful sound waves tires it out. Afterward, it won't be able to fly for a little while. It's hard to see against the purple, but I got 3 holographics in a row. Let's go. Oh, fun fact, I learned this about Pokemon recently. I don't know, you're not going to be able to see it on the webcam. I do need to upgrade the webcam. But we're going to do it with Tyranitar because of what it is. There is a little symbol on the bottom left here. It's kind of hard to see. That little symbol right there next to the number. Kind of hard to see it. I can't really... There is a circle, there is a square, and there is a star. A circle means it's common, a square means it's uncommon, and a star means it's rare. So this is a rare card. I have to keep an eye on that. And I forgot what the colors on the outside of the card mean. I know a lot of them are yellow, but this one's silver. I forgot what that meant. That's really cool. Alrighty, so next card is, please be another holographic. Oh, it is. Wow. Rattata. Oh, it's an Alolan Rattata. Wow. This is a really good opening. This is probably the best one I've done yet. And then he's number 19. He's a first gen. Focus Energy. During your next turn, this Pokemon's bite attack's base damage is 60, which it has a bite that normally does 10. Oh, that's cool. Gonna be hard to read. With its incisors, it gnaws through doors and infiltrates people's homes. Then with a twitch of its whiskers, it steals whatever food it finds. So these are a little hard to read, but that's Alolan Rattata. Alright, next card is another holographic. Oh, are all these going to be holographic? Really cool. A Yanma. I remember this one from Gen 2 also. Tackle for 10, Cutting Wind for 20. Its eyes can use 360 degrees without moving its head. It won't miss prey, even those behind it. Excuse me. Dude, I don't know if I picked up like a holographic pack. I don't think I did. I think they just shoved them all in here. I think I got one of the lucky ones. Awesome. Next card is holographic Morlo? I definitely don't have this one. Morlo. Another holographic. Let's go. Number 755, so it's like a Gen 6. Flickering Spores. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep or rammed for 10. It scatters spores that flicker and glow. Anyone seeing these lights falls into a deep slumber. Get some really good cards here. I'm really happy about that. Alright, next card is holographic Scyther! Oh, this is one of my favorite Pokemon! And I have a holographic! Dude, number 123, he's a first gen. Dude, this is one of my favorite Pokemon right here. And I have a holographic Scyther. I have a holographic Charmander and now a holographic Scyther. Blinding Scythe for 20. So he's a basic Pokemon, but dude, Scyther. The large, wickedly sharp scythes in its forearms are truly fearsome weapons. Prey's attempts to flee are unfailingly thwarted by this Pokemon's nimble motions. I have a holographic Cypher. Man, I can't wait to tell Alto Sax that. If he's not watching, he should be. Alright, next card is... looks regular. That's fine. We got a bunch. Kangaskhan! Oh, but it's a star, which means this is a rare Kangaskhan. Alright. He's another first gen. He does pound for 30, or he does a coordinated 1-2 punch for 60 plus. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 100 more damage, so it could do 160. You shouldn't get close to the child when it's playing outside its mother's pouch. Its mother is always nearby watching over it, so it's like a bear, basically. Well, it's a kangaroo. It's just a regular card, but it's a star, which means rare. Man, I'm getting some good cards here. Oh man, the next few openings are not going to be as good as this one. Alright, next one is a no, it's a regular Larvesta? Larvesta. This is a number 636, so it's like a Gen 5. Live Coal for 20. The people of ancient times believed that Larvesta fell from the sun, so it must be a really hot Pokemon. All of these have been really hot, man. Next card is... we got a Baltoy. I have a few Baltoys. I don't think I have this one, no. But he's from Gen 3, number 343. He does smack for 20. It was discovered in ancient ruins. While moving, it constantly spins. It stands on one foot even when asleep. I mean, it only has 1 foot. It looks like a 1 foot Pokemon. But hey, a Baltoy. I think I have a few of those. Alright. Next card is Ponyard. Number 624, so he's like a Gen 5. Reckless Charge for 30. This Pokemon also does 10 damage to itself. Aww, it's like double edge. It uses river stones to maintain the cutting edges of the blades covering its body. These sharpened blades allow it to bring down opponents. So, Ponyard. Also, I just noticed that isn't. I mean, anyone staying in. Oh. Alright. Cool. Alright. Got some good Pokemon here. Alright. Still got a few more to get through, so let's get through. Psyduck! We got a Psyduck. He does, he's a Gen 1. Rain Splash for 10. It has been found that its brain cells are 10 times more active when Psyduck is experiencing a headache. Yeah, he does like confusion and disable and stuff. Love Psyduck. Next card is Cottony. This is the new one. I definitely don't have this one before. Haven't picked this one up yet. 546, so he's like a Gen 4 or a Gen 5. Dust Gathering, draw a card, that's all it does. To protect itself, it shoots cotton from its body. When it gets wet in the rain, its cotton grows moist and heavy, and it can't move well. Aww. Cottony. Alright, next card is Formantis. Okay. It's a number 753, so it's like another Gen 7. Scent heals 30 damage from one of your Pokemon. Oh, that sounds really powerful. And Leafage for 10. When the sun rises, Formantis spreads its 4 leaves and bathes in the sunlight. The tip of its head has a pleasant aroma. Formantis. Right? Card E is, you know, all the holographics were in the middle. It's kind of a weird way that they, well, I did shuffle it, so there's that as well, but even then. Alright, we have Min Chao. Ian Chao. That's how you pronounce it. It's a number 620. It's an evolved form of Minfu. Pound for 30 and double smash for 70x. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 70 damage for each heads. Cool. When Min Chao comes across a truly challenging opponent, it will lighten itself by biting off the fur on its arms. Oh, that's terrible. It'll bite itself. Right. Next card is... we have a Munchlax. Number 446, so he's like a Gen 4 Pokemon. Abilities, Snack Search. Once during your turn before your attack, you may flip a coin. If heads, put a card from your discard pile on top of your deck. If you use this ability, your turn ends. Oh, so you can't attack. Well, he doesn't have an attack. That's his only ability. Alright. It hides food under its long fur, but it sometimes forgets about it and causes a stinky disturbance. The Munchlax. Next card is... Oh, it's the same one. Okay, so we do have a duplicate here. Alright. Next card is... Dustox. This is a number 269, so he's a... not Gen 2, I'm gonna assume that's Gen 3. I don't recognize this guy either. Your opponent's active Pokemon, Nadir Powder. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused and poisoned. During Pokemon checkup, put 8 damage counters on that Pokemon instead of 1. Okay. Cutting one for 110. This guy's strong. Tends to be drawn to bonfires on dark nights. Difficult to chase away from settlements because of the way it scatters highly toxic scales. Dustox. I know, Nisi, I'm almost done. I'm hungry too. Alright, we're down to like about maybe 5 or 6 cards left, so we're almost done here. Almost done. And we'll raid away to somebody. Kingdra! This is from Gen 2. I know this guy. He's like a water dragon. One of the gym leaders uses it. But it has a special ability called Seething Currents. Once during your turn, you may have either player shuffle their hand and put it on the bottom of their deck. If that player puts any card on the bottom of their deck in this way, they draw 4 cards. Okay. And then Hydro Splash for 130. With the arrival of a storm at sea, this Pokemon will show itself on the surface. A Kingdra and a Dragonite meet. A fierce battle ensues. There's a rivalry here between Kingdra and Dragonite. I wonder if there's a Pokemon episode about that. Alright, next card is a Wurmple. Again, 269, so he's probably Gen 3 also. Sting for 10, Creepy Crawly Congregation. Search your deck for any number of Wurmple, Silcoon, Beautifly, Cascoon, and Dustox. Okay, I got a Dustox earlier. Reveal them and put them in your hand, then shuffle your deck. I'm guessing they're in the same evolution line. It lives among the tall grass and in forests. It repels attacks by raising up the spikes on its rear. Okay, so Wurmple. Getting a lot of new Pokemon cards I don't have, so that's always good. Gotta catch them all. There's over 1,000 Pokemon. Dartrix, I think I have this guy. I have this guy before. He's a Gen 6 or a Gen 7. It throws one knife-like feather after another at its enemies, and each one precisely strikes a weak point. The feathers are known as blade quills. I've read that before. Okay. Next card. I got 2 cards left. Alright, so we're down to the final 2. Next card is... Golett? A Golett. This is number 622, so he's like a Gen 6. Pound for 10 or punch for 30. Excuse me. Losing my voice here. We're almost done. Oh, I dropped a few frames earlier, but definitely not as bad as I have been. This Pokemon was created from clay. It received orders from its master many thousands of years ago, and it still follows these orders to this day. Golett. Alright, one final card. Alright, this was a really good hand. This is probably going to be like an energy card or something, but you know what? After all those holographics that I have, it could be whatever it wants to be. So my final card is, what is this? Marini. I definitely don't have this one. Marini. I'm also probably mispronouncing some of these Pokemon names. I apologize. I am not really good with Pokemon. I definitely want to catch up with the series. Number 747, so it's like a Gen 7. Heck for 10. They eat Corsola branch. Oh, I know Corsola. Corsola branches. So Marini are hated by craftsmen who work with Corsola branches that have naturally fallen off. All right, so Marini. This was an excellent opening. I got like 4 or 5 holographic cards, one of which is a holographic Scyther. Where is this guy? There he is. I am putting you. I'm putting all my holographics in like sleeves, like their own sleeves. But this one's gonna get like a special one, along with the Charmander that I have. Beautiful. Beautiful Scyther. So I finally have Scyther in my group. Trying to collect them all. And I felt like today was a really, really good haul. Alright, so that's gonna do it for me. So let me plug in my socials right quick. Alrighty, I am starting to get a little tired and also losing my voice, so I'll try and make this quick. But if you would like to join the Discord, there's the link to the Discord. We do a lot of multiplayer games. We also hang out. I've been playing Uncharted 4 on Crushing. I'm getting closer to getting the platinum in that game, and I've also been playing Kingsfield 2. I've been playing those in the Discord party chats. Those are my offline games. If you would like to watch those or just hang out in the Discord, then there's a point. If you would like to subscribe to my Rumble, we are currently going through the Yakuza 0 VODs along with Dust. The Elysian Tale VODs are being uploaded on there. So if you would like to watch those, then that's where you'll be. And for YouTube, Wild Arms and Super Mario Galaxy and something else are being up. I think the Doom TNT Evolution might be up there soon. So if you would like to watch any of those VODs, you can subscribe to me on YouTube, and let us see who is online and send the feed over to. Thank y'all so much for being here. Next time I stream, I'm gonna try and see how tomorrow looks. If not, then I will stream this weekend. I said I was gonna watch the State of Play after. I probably still will, but we'll see how I feel. But if not, I'll watch it during lunch tomorrow at work. But I'll try and see how tomorrow looks. If not, then I'll stream this weekend, and I'll stream some more Resident Evil 1. I'm playing through that on hard mode. That was a good first stream of that, so I'm hoping part 2 will run just as well. And you know what? MGM just started their stream, or it says starting soon. They are playing Final Fantasy XIV Online. They do a lot of Final Fantasy XIV Online streams, so if you are interested in those streams, or if you have the game and are interested in playing, then please give MGM a follow, because we are going to be raiding over to her channel. She is also a member of the Memoria Manor stream team that I'm a part of, so that's just another reason to go and support MGM. She hangs out here a lot, and I try to hang out in her stream a lot, so let's go and support her, shall we? But that is going to do it for me, so take care, everybody, and have yourselves a good one.